Oh. Are you? I, you know, I understand that every fan base has its problems. Like, you can't really say one it doesn't have problems, while the other one is like the creation of it. I mean, granted, there are some fan bases that have bigger problems than others. Like, I would definitely say My Academia has the biggest fan base in terms of toxic people. But at the very least, you have to admit that every fan base has those problem people that you are going to have to address. And my god, I really feel like Black Clover must have like the biggest fan base to defend Black Clover no matter what. Because after this hilarious chapter, I've basically seen these people who've been defending every week and who like, oh, how I'm happy to come early on this Reddit to see these people complaining. Oh, and not even giving valid criticism. Or, at the very least, from what I've seen, disappeared. Or at the very least, didn't like want to address it. Because, my god, it's fucking hilarious. But, yeah, anyways, let's get into to why it's so hilarious, their people's reaction this week. So yeah, anyways, we have Black Clover chapter 330 titled Declaration to Darkness. Trust me, this declaration to darkness is essentially meaningless. So yeah, anyways, we start this chapter off with Asta and Leah both fainting and falling to the ground as a Dromalect finally spread his wings to come down. And his wings actually seem to be quite like odd, not bat wings, just more like a bird's wings, honestly. As he comes down to the ground, as everything's kind of crashing down, which makes me wonder if one of those pillars is actually what Dromalect was standing on. Then we have a drummer standing right in front of Asta as he's looking down, and Asta's unconscious there. And then you think he's gonna do something? Actually, no, he completely just ignores it and goes to Lucifero, rips his heart, Lucifero's heart out. Like, there seems to be like a little fact that makes it look like he actually extracted Asta by when he was Lucifero. And he went into the corpse of Lucifero's corpse, ripped Lucifero's heart out, as then we have Lucifer's body or official, whatever you want to call it, starting to disintegrate. As Andromeda is just like, now this is what I wanted. As we see like a little ball, little core. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be heart. I'm guessing it's supposed to be the heart, but it's kind of difficult to tell. I'm just gonna say it's the heart. As Andromeda is like, well, then see ya. As he just kind of flies away, looking like he's half asleep. So yeah, that's it for Drumline. Like, we don't see him anywhere in this chapter again. So yeah, everyone who said he's gonna do something major, nope. He literally just grabbed the heart, went away for the next arc. What's gonna be? Well, who knows? It's definitely not gonna fix this arc because this arc is shit. So yeah, Drumline just kind of left. What could this heart be? Maybe it's gonna give Andromache more power. Maybe it's gonna help reanimate Beelzebub. Is it even connected to the Force of Grata? Something that also some people are also wondering. I don't know. Just it took their heart and left. So yeah, anyways, there we have Yuno on the ground, who's I guess for some reason fully kind of sort of conscious. Which, I kind of get that was still a bit conscious in the previous chapter. After all, you could make the argument he didn't fully go unconscious when Lucifer hit him. Even though apparently one blow is enough, they should avoid even one blow. Yeah, took two, and now he's able to, alright, not fine, but he's still able to like hold himself up and look at it as he's kind of painting. As now we have looking at everyone, he's like, Asta and the rest of the captains are gravely wounded. That as we see a shot of them, panels of them all on the ground, like we see Asta and Liebe on the ground. We see Dorothy on the ground? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but was Dorothy even all that hit by Lucifero? Because I'm pretty sure the same hit that knocked Charlotte out was the one who knocked Dorothy out here. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe she was more damaged because Charlotte was fully healed, but it's weird. It's so weird. Then we have Jack knocked out. Then we have Nozel. We have Fugolia and Rail there knocked out. You did so great this arc, new Fugolion. Then we see Mariona. I'm not sure if it's wounded. I think it's just her. Wait, didn't she just got unconscious because of her body mana thing not controlling? I'm not sure why she's unconscious. I mean, she's still active. Wait, can she not deactivate this fire? I mean, alright, I guess it's gonna be up to us to deactivate the fire. Anyways, then we have saying, but the ones in the worst condition are as he starts to get up. Again, I'm even if you're gonna say he wasn't fully unconscious, I feel like he shouldn't be getting up right now. As then says these two, as then we see Yuno and Yami on the floor with holes in their Ratcon's upper chest areas as we a bit bleeding. As then we have saying at this rate they are going to die. As then we get Yuno using his star magic as he brings Mimosa, as then he says, Mimosa, as she's like, san, as then she sees Yami and Tinacht, as then was like, I'm sorry, my magic power, I don't have enough to, as then we have Patri, uh, Gray, Vanessa, William, I'm guessing it's supposed to be William because they were together and we see him later, but he's walking on by himself right now, so I'm a little confused by that. As they say, Captain, as Gray's like Captain, as someone's like, this can't be. I, as Gray's like, I don't have any magic power left either. As there have you, Patri or William more than two thinking themselves, if I had my grimoire, these wounds are. As then we get. Charlotte showing up, as then we have her. I guess she wasn't getting knocked out or that long, and she's like wobbling there, and she is sort of like yummy. As then Charlotte falls on the knees and says like, "I came all this way to save you. What's the matter with you? Get up!" As Yami's on the floor like dead, bleeding from the mouth, and she's like, "Where did your usual insolence go? Don't die, you idiot!" As then we have Sh- Charlotte shaking, and she says, "I love you," while Vanessa's next to her. Actually, that was Vanessa, not me most. I just thought it was. I was just getting very confused, but yeah. And then we have Charlotte bawling her eyes. I was like, "I love you, Yami. So please don't die." Oh, it's so emotional. Anyone else getting flashback to a certain chapter right now? Anyone else? I'm getting some, but I can't put my fingers on it. Oh well, I guess we're gonna have to see how people are gonna. So I can't even copy it. Anyways, the bottom plot armor or whatever, or the editor, whoever you wanna blame, is right now right now giving Vanessa's faith magic a weird pull as we see the Rouge is saying one string, as then we see um I'm guessing a little portal appearing, which is I'm guessing supposed to be Finral, as we see all of the Black Bulls finally showing up. Huh. As they're all screaming as well when they're showing up. Wow, I was expecting Noelle to reappear in like a more badass manner, honestly. Especially since I think she was trending a lot in the last couple of chapters, but I guess she's just appearing with the rest of Black Bulls for some Black Bulls are the best moment. Huh, kind of disappointed, honestly. So, anyways, then we have Magna, Charmy, and Noel. I'm gonna be like, eat up! I guess they're just aware of the whole healing thing. As in, I was like, ee. Then we have then we get like a bit of a wave panel as we have a bunch of the characters be like, we have a bunch of some of the guys are like, come on, hurry up and eat it. As in, I was like, but wait, without a fork and a knife? And so I'm like, just shove it in your mouth already. We don't have time for this. As in, they're just stuffing it into Mimosa's mouth. As Mimosa's like, blushing from it, being stuffed. But then she's like, I mean, like, my magic's been replenished. Whoa, that's quick. As then we have she's this ultimate plant magic flower princess utopia. I'm not exactly sure that's how that spell actually works, but whatever. As they say that spell, and they are all as Yami and knocked it in completely fine. You know, I'm not sure this can be really called healing magic, considering the fact this is pretty much revival at this point. But yeah, anyways, then we have Yami and Nock waking up. As then we get some of the Black Bulls coming there for hugs and all that. Like we said, Vanessa hugging Yami as Mary is telling him something. I think Gray is crying a bit. As Vanessa saying, Captain, seriously, how many times have you almost died? Like, I think this is 3 times? Anyways, Yami's responding, don't know, but I really thought I was that this time. Doubtful, I'm pretty sure you were the only one. And then will not be like, I just barely avoid going to the afterlife with this idiot. And then we have Yami respond to him like, nah, definitely gonna kick the bucket before me. Probably consider the fact, Yami is more bulky, and also apparently Yami got something special in his heart or something, I don't know. Also, the Charm is a bit embarrassed, as you know, as his like classic face. As then we have not saying, no, you were. As they Yami, no, you! No, it was before, not Yami one, I'm confusing names today. As then we have Yami be like, oh, Charlotte, as Charlotte's aware of this thing, I guess is dumbfounded right now. As we have Yami be like, I'm still alive thanks to you. Wow! I guess I don't know why he's saying that, as Yami's like, by the way, what were you saying earlier? And then we have Charlotte's face completely turning blushing like completely, as in like her face fully blushes, and then she just passes out. So you get more defeated by blush than knocked up than by actual fighting. As then Charlotte just falls down, everyone just kind of ignores it, I guess. As then we have also be like, Captain Yami, Vice Captain Nog, I'm so glad you're both alive. As Yami's probably like, the feeling's mutual, as in, us is like, Mosa, thank you. As then we have Yami be like, forget that, you completely trust my katana. What are you gonna do about that, huh, you idiot kid? As he holds his katana, as he's also holding Asta and sleeping in his chibi form. As I was like, Eek, that was a while ago! Referring to when they were fighting Dante, which to be fair is true. Like maybe it isn't for these characters, since I guess this should be like a few days. But to us it's like a full fucking year. So yeah, then we have Yami being like, well, I guess I'll just get a new one katana and leave this one to you. I guess William's katana is not staying? Or was it broken? I mean, to be fair, no one really cares about William, so it's not really surprising that he just immediately thrown the katana away. I mean, to be fair, that the Williams spell, that is technically a spell, so maybe you could say it's because of that, but I'm pretty sure biology should have also disappeared a while ago. Anyways, they have Asta back, thank you! As then we have Asta saying, Vice Captain Noct, as then we have Noct Tachen, as then we see Asta saying, thank you so much, and welcome back! And then we get this like panel that has supposed to be showing off all the Black Bulls, which is, wait a minute, Zora and Sakura here? Where did these two show up? I don't think they were in the previous panel. They're just here now for some reason. I mean, maybe you could say they just came, but still, it's kind of weird. So yeah. Also, if you want to know something funny, after this whole flipping war, it seems like the only thing that's actually been damaged on these characters is their fucking clothing, because Noelle is kind of wearing a water Mercury outfit, while Asta and Yami's clothes are just destroyed. I mean, I know it's because of the healing magic and all, but it's still kind of hilarious. Also, Magna's hair got ruined. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. So, anyways, the last couple of panels in this chapter, we have Noct. Then we get Noct saying, "I hate people like you who don't do things the right way." And then goes like, "Huh?" And then Noct just says, "But I'm the same as you. I'll live only with you all, so we can do things the right way together." Yeah, by completely obliterating everything. So yeah, end of chapter with witnessing a fierce battle and a reunion. What's next? Comedy? Like, seriously, this chapter is pure comedy of this point. Like, it's not even like, okay, maybe you could say this chapter would have always have been more of like a wholesome type of thing, but it's not even wholesome. It's just comedy. Like this panel, I feel like with Nog should have been taken most wholesome as like this page, but it just kind of feels more comedic, honestly. I mean, Locke's face looks very comedic. Magnus is like being the whole edgy. Henry's face again also looks very comedic. It just feels very comedic, and the whole Charlotte blushing is also very comedic at this point. I mean, it just like this is essentially just the chapter where everyone, you know, how people hated the chapter where Gaja got healed, how this whole kind of all happy ending type of thing. I mean, this is basically this chapter, the but 2.1, honestly. I mean, hell, at least the last that chapter was, you know, taking this with a seriousness. This one is just pure comedy. I mean, we're talking about the deaths of Noct and Yami, and they are only like, I'm guessing, seconds, or may as well be that. But then we get like a little comedy scene where everyone's stuffing fruit into Mimosa's mouth. I mean, like, isn't it supposed to be something? I mean, at least have a flipping cum. It's just kind of a weird comic way. I've actually seen someone saying that at this point Black Clover might as well be a slice of life manga with just the black bulls. And I honestly do agree. I mean, that essentially is what this moment is, and just might be that. But yeah, so that's the end of the chapter, and probably the first epilogue to the fight, to this arc. Not sure if how much we're gonna focus on this, or we're just gonna cut away from everything and just kind of, you know, say something's good. So no, I'm not gonna be one of those people who's gonna like do a ranking of the arcs and that type of stuff. I'm going to just give you predictions of what I think could be the next arc. Well, I feel like the next arc should honestly focus more about the status of everything else. Like, I mean, this is a flip. I mean, as much as you may not know this, this is supposed to have taken place all over the continent, and you have been things and things happening. So, I feel like this should be something we'll focus on. Maybe not the next chapter specifically. Like, I could see the next chapter just be everyone getting healed, everyone getting reunited because I mean, by the looks of things, it's like only the Black Bulls, the captains, are the only people here, and a few other captains, but everyone else seems to be gone. Like the Third Eye Trio and that scientist guy, they seem to be the hard people, all seem to be gone. Like everyone just seems to be gone except the Black Bulls. Which is like, where is everyone else? I mean, last time we saw Lotus, Lopachica, and Gaja, and depending on how you consider Vanika's status, Vanika as well, is in the castle. Did they just stay in the Black Bowl? Are they still in there? Would they send somewhere else? I don't know. So yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna get that for the next chapter. Just a bunch of characters reunion and probably like similar reactions to this. Maybe like something more darker, like how Andromeda just kind of shows up and takes the heart, but that's it. Maybe ending the chapter with something very weird, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, anyways, I hope you like this reaction. I hope you guys leave your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. I mean, that's it. I cannot wait to see all immortals next time. Goodbye.